understanding the dreams, the goals, what they want to accomplish in life.
Yeah, we were the best in 4A, but we weren't the best in the nation. And our goal as a program is to be nationally known.
No all season for a champion, but we're going to put them in position this summer to be able to stay focused and put themselves in position when the college come out to do their evaluation. We feel like we want to make sure that our student athletes is prepared.
We can get those guys ready and be ready to compete against anybody.
Get in the ground there, ready to go state again.
You give me up like that. Let's go.
Turn the music up just a little bit.
I'm under pressure. I mean, we got a senior and late team. It's all or nothing. It's all or nothing.
These are the best kids that I've ever had in 29 years of coaching. Going into my
I'm on a mission. They probably think I'm missing some screws, but it's these three nails that keep me driven. If God ain't with me, I know that I'm gonna fail, and ain't a wish in the world that can wish.
more aggressive nature. I mean, really aggressive. Over a hole. Not saying they're not, but over a hole, they have just a really more determined aggressive.
Getting better as a team, coming together as a team. I feel like we get to come together as one unit and just work as a team and reach the ultimate goal. I feel like we got to build upon everything. We got to start off by coaches, coaches getting together by having a game plan, and start off by all the captains, all the seniors. And one thing I'm just trying to enforce.
The backfield guys, like both of us think alike, and that's something I feel nobody can start around the nation. No matter what, we just gotta have work ethic. Me and Dad would get in the backfield together. We just can't be stopped.
Not how we start, but how we finish.
Our brothers out there, we're fighting for one another as a team. We gotta play the best of our abilities, no matter who it is. If it's someone against it, line up against us, line up against us and our family, and we just gotta go out and play the best of our abilities.
The boy is dangerous.
We're just trying to work on the mistakes we made last year. Work 2 times harder to be the best. Just work hard, work when we at home. When other teams are at home working, we want to be out here grinding, getting that extra work.
Everybody, it's great to be back. We are the NCRA Sports Network coming live from the Coral Springs Brews Room. And some of the footage you just saw was from the Tour of Champions, the Spring Football Review. And I'm your host, Glenn Stout, with my co-host, Damian Hunt, and Coach DC. How's it going, guys?
Excellent. We're ready for some football, man. Of course, we still need a little bit of basketball going on, but it's time for football to come on. Let's go.
Good to see you, Coach DC. How's it going?
Hey, it's great. Spring football's back. It's always great when football, especially in the 305.
Football's around the corner, folks. It's really excited up here in the Broward County. 954, 305, Dade County, West Palm Beach. These kids are getting it all over the country. They're sweating it out right now, getting ready for those two-a-days. But as we said earlier, the Tour of Champions was the video that you just saw. And Damian, why don't you name off some of those teams that we got to visit over this last break?
I mean, we had some great talent. Of course, one of the first ones that you saw was Booker T. Washington, state champions of 2013. We also saw Miami Central, another state championship. We can't forget about Hialeah High School. Of course, my man to the right, the president of 305, Mr. Coach DC, one of the assistant head coach. You had American Heritage. You had Miramar High School. I mean, you had Miami Northwestern. These are, and a plethora more of other schools that we didn't get a chance to see, and also Flanagan High School, that you did not see. But I mean, we had some powerhouses of Dade County and Broward County. And I'm telling you right now, if the spring is anything to look forward to for the fall, it's going to be some great football. It's going to be some phenomenal football, Coach.
Absolutely. And those of you watching at home on NCRASportsNetwork.com, HSPN Sports, those of you that came into the Brews Room to support us, we really thank you all for coming out. But obviously, the Tour of Champions, we've been putting a lot of work and time in. My brother Ryan Stout over there on the keyboard, my dad, Coach Damien, Coach DC, they've been putting a lot of time in for this spring football, and there's a lot of ways you can go on and watch these videos. You can go on our YouTube account, NCRA Sports Network. You can go to NCRASportsNetwork.com. You can contact us and find out how you can view those videos because they are up on the web. We want you all to be able to go out there and watch them as much as possible, be able to show them off to your friends, show them off to your coaches, because we know how important spring is. We know how much time you guys put in the summer, and the fall's right around the corner, and then they get going, and that's when it gets really going. So obviously we want to talk a little bit about some spring football games that NCRA Sports Network, a couple of the guys over here to my right, got to cover. And we're going to go down the list. I'm going to let Coach DC start with his boys, Hialeah versus Boynton Beach.
Hialeah and Boynton Beach. Boynton Beach, what a talented football team they were. They were, just a bunch of athletes. I don't think they had a quarterback because, we played them real good in the first half. We played our starters with theirs. 24-13 Hialeah at the half. Played a lot of young kids in the second half. They won the second half 14-0. That gave them a score of 27-24 for a win, which is great for a young team with a lot of talent. I tell you what, people, don't sleep on Palm Beach County. They have some talent up there. I mean, I saw a lot of talented kids, speed, strength, just a lot of skilled players. I mean, this kid was reversing fields like crazy. So look for Boynton Beach up in Palm Beach to make some noise.
All righty, we're going to bring it up to the 954. Coach Damian Hunt over here to my right. Deerfield Beach versus Crop. Give us the lowdown.
It was not a game. It was pretty much an all-Madden team versus a Pop Warner team. Deerfield straight up assassinated Dr. Crop. And I'm telling you right now, the score 51-0. You're talking about a three-headed monster at Deerfield. Of course, everybody knows who Brandon Powell is, Aaron McNeil, the other running back. There's another young man by the name of Alex Bowling Ball Pierre. And I'm telling you right now, this is a young man who used to be over there at Ely, came over, and he's doing a great job. But I'm telling you right now, the talent, they're young over there at Deerfield, great senior leadership. That's a team also headed up by Coach Alan Jackson. D coordinator is Coach Chris Gilchrist. And also, other coaches such as, Coach Aaron Gray and the list goes on and on. Coach Ron Williams over there. But I mean, you're talking about absolute straight domination. And 954, and I'll be so proud to say this, 954 destroyed 305. Yes, you heard it. 954 destroyed. And when I say destroyed, it was an embarrassment. And of course, we got to give a special shout out to Denard Shoelace Robinson, who was in the house. Former Michigan Wolverine and Heisman hopeful, now Jacksonville Jaguars, and a young man I had the opportunity and the pleasure of coaching when he was at Deerfield Beach High School. And I'm telling you right now, some great things are getting ready to happen, with him. But I mean, it was a phenomenal game for Deerfield. And of course, keeping in mind, spring is the time that you want to try to get a lot of your young players in to get that, that experience. So when, you hear Coach DC say, the first half was, whatever score, and the second, put a young kids in, you have to take that in consideration that you want to get your those freshmen, sophomores, in the game so they can go ahead and get that experience. So it was a great time, great atmosphere, for the 954. And all I can say is Buck Pride and 954 Pride because we beat the 305.
Absolutely. Congratulations to Deerfield Beach on that one. And I'm glad you mentioned that about the spring because obviously the last game we're going to talk about, I'm going to keep in the 954, was Coral Springs Charter versus Coral Glades High School for the Commissioner's Cup, Coral Springs Commissioner's Cup. And as you said, spring football, a lot of kinks working out, a lot of freshmen getting in and getting playing time. It's more of a glorified scrimmage, but they played for a cup. They played for the Commissioner's Cup. There was a lot of pride there. Coral Springs Charter, without a doubt, came in and upset the 8A Coral Glades Jaguars. On paper, even on the field, Coral Glades has the bigger team. But these charter school Panthers, man, they come out there, they play hard for their coach, Adam Miller. We want to congratulate them for being able to bring the cup back home to Coral Springs Charter, my alma mater, where I went to school. And it was out of the gate, Coral Glades wanted to establish the run. They wanted to run the ball. They're still working out who they're going to be starting at quarterback in the fall. So right now, I would say almost 80% of the time they were just trying running plays. They didn't open up the playbook until Charter started scoring, which I have to mention to you guys this fall. Coral Springs Charter has speed all over the field. Wow. Wide receivers, they got 2 running backs coming in. They're like horses. One comes in, busts a 50-yard run. The next kid comes in, he wants to run a 60-yard run. But we're really proud. Congratulations to the Panthers, obviously, with that victory, 35-0 over Coral Glades Jaguars. They won the Commissioner's Cup. And those are the 3 games, the spring games that the NCRA Sports Network were able to cover. We're going to go to a quick break, and when we come back, we're going to interview a few of Coach DC's players down there at Hialeah High School. So make sure you guys stay tuned.
Come on down to Brews Room. Great taste is just the beginning. First thing that you'll notice, this is your kind of place. When you sit back and relax, you're gonna love the taste. Good times don't go to waste. You found the right place. Come on down to Brews Room. Great taste is just the beginning.
Welcome back, NCRA World. And this is Coach DC right here live and in color, back again in spring football. To my right, I have 2 young men from the Hialeah Thoroughbreds. The first one up here is Richard Williams. Richard Williams plays offensive tackle, left tackle, I believe. Is that right, Richard?
Yes, Coach.
Good. How you doing tonight, Richard?
I'm doing fine. And yourself?
Oh, I'm just fine, Richard. If I was any better, I'd be a twin. You know, I'm working hard at this. What about you? And this is Nico Gonzalez. How you doing tonight, Nico?
I'm good. I'm looking forward to the wings I'm about to receive from
I hear you.
Wonderful place here at Brews Room.
Gotta eat.
I hear you. I tell you what, they're from the Hialeah Thoroughbreds. Let's talk about Richard first. Richard, this is Richard's first year over at Hialeah. Richard's is the starting offensive left tackle or right tackle?
Left tackle, Coach, but I can play everything on the line.
He's left tackle. Okay, Nico, go ahead and grab his mic, Nico. I tell you, Richard's a left tackle. And that's the people who make the big money. The left tackles with the long arms, yes, they make the money in the NFL. So, Richard, tell us a little bit about your experience at Hialeah.
My experience at Hialeah so far has been great. You know, I just transferred in from Everglades this spring. I like it out here. It's a family and getting a lot of exposure to these colleges that keep coming in.
Good. And so what are you looking for this season?
For this season, you know, as one team coming together, working hard, and going to that state championship that everybody wants.
Well, I got one question for you, Richard, before I go on to Nico. What is it like to join the Great Wall of Dade?
To join the Great Wall of Dade is great, man. It's like an unbelievable experience. Everything, you know, everybody coming together as one unit, blocking.
All right, great. Well, I tell you what, that's Richard Williams, number 51 for the Hialeah Thoroughbreds. Let's go over to Nico Gonzalez. Nico, let's talk a little bit about Nico. In the spring game against Boynton Beach, Nico basically won the Heisman Trophy. Nico had 3 catches, 2 for touchdowns. He had 3 interceptions, 1 for a touchdown, and he had 14 tackles, all in one game. Nico, how you doing tonight?
How you doing, Coach?
Good, Nico. You're a tackling machine out there and a scoring machine. You had all the points.
That's what I do.
You really did.
I tell you what, Nico, tell me a little bit about what makes Nico tick.
I mean, it's a lot of things, you know. I just try and work hard and do what I can and make myself better and strive for my future. And my future is going into college and different things for football-wise. And the only way I can do that is for myself to perform. And performing-wise, you know, just going out there, knowing what I have to do, and taking care of business. You know, I work for my coaches work for me, and we trying to go somewhere.
Great. I tell you what, Nico, you're not only working on the field, but you're working off the field. What's your grade point average?
I got a 3.3.
3.3. And Mr. Williams, what about yourself?
My grade point average is a 3.6.
3.6, 3.3. That'll take you anywhere. And what you're doing on the football field, you know, the grades is what gets you there.
Yep.
The athletic ability is what draws them in, and the grades keep them. But I tell you what, these young men are from Hialeah High School. They're thoroughbreds. What color are you?
Red, white, and blue.
Red, white, and blue. And this year, you're going to be traveling a little bit. Where are you playing at? Do you know?
We're going up to Naples for our preseason game, and our away games. We have our regular away games. Not too sure of our out of county games.
Is that South Fort Myers or?
Yeah, we're going to South Fort Myers and different places we haven't gone to. Like last year, we went to Lakeland and those places, but we won't be hitting those teams this year. But I'm pretty sure we're going.
Good. So this will be a new experience for you traveling like that, Richard.
Yes, Coach. It would.
Those late nights.
I'm looking forward to it.
Okay, great. You're looking forward to those late nights, returning at 4 a.m.?
I'm going to have to get used to it, Coach.
Well, I'll tell you what, folks. You know, we have Nico Gonzalez. That's number 9, safety, wide receiver, do it all, 4.5 40, get it done, 3.3. You know, all you colleges out there, hey, you got yourself a dream. So I'll tell you what. While we're talking about that, Nico, we're going to show you a little clip on Nico and let you see what it's like to be Nico Gonzalez.
I train every day for these moments. Moments under the lights when I make a big hit. Moments when the crowd roars after I score. I am one of few. The few that will carry the load of the team. The few that separate themselves from the weak. The few that sacrifice everything to be the greatest. I am not common. I am not ordinary. I am within a group of people considered to be the best. This leaves me with one question, and one question only. Are you among the elite? Here is your chance to prove yourself. Only the elite will survive.
That's an outstanding piece there on Nico Gonzalez, free safety wide receiver, class of 2014 out of Hialeah. Nico, that every time I saw you on that, you're on defense and you're going in the end zone. What's up with that?
I mean, that's what I'm trained to do as a player. You know, it's all about scoring. It's all about making plays, and that's what I'm here to do.
I'll tell you what, you're a theft in that secondary, huh?
Hey, it's all about studying, reading the quarterback, things of that, you know?
Yeah, being the quarterback of the defense, hey, that helps. I'll tell you what, we're going to bounce back over to Richard. We had a few technical difficulties with Richard.
Yep.
And I was talking to Richard about coming over to Hialeah, joining the Great Wall of Dade. What is that like?
You know, joining the Great Wall of Dade is a great experience, you know. Everybody working together to achieve that one goal, which is blocking the quarterback, letting him not get sacked at all, and moving the ball.
What are your goals for this year as an offensive lineman at left tackle?
My goals for this year is to at least, by minimum, have 50 pancakes and let up no sacks.
50 pancakes, no sacks. What about for your back? You know, you got a great back over there, Henry Bussey and Ray Bell. They run the ball with tenacity. What do you think about those two?
Those two are great. They work hard, and they're going to be excellent this season.
Oh, that's just wonderful. That's wonderful. Tell me your grade point average again there, Richard. I like to hear that.
It's a 3.6.
3.6. And, folks, we're going to wrap it up right there with Nico Gonzalez to my right. Nico, thanks for coming on the show. You've been great.
I appreciate it, Coach. It's a great time to be here.
And Richard Williams, big offensive tackle. Look for him to be one of those Raven guys in the future. Well, thanks for coming, Richard.
No problem. Great to be with you, too.
I know what you're looking forward to, right, Nico?
That next commercial, where is that?
The wings.
Okay, folks, well, thanks. I'm Coach DC. You're watching NCRA Sports with Nico Gonzalez and Richard Williams. We'll be right back.
There are over 1,800 colleges and universities in the nation. There are over 10 million high school student athletes that graduate each year. Only 0.08% of these student athletes that graduate receive full scholarships.
We're here, we got your back.
And you can go back and get your college degree and come back and help us, man.
It all started with a dream. And now it's up to us to keep it alive.
If you're sitting out there and you're wondering, you have to start that process.
Education comes first. You never know what the future holds.
Gave me a better opportunity to make it in life. Live your dreams.
How far are you willing to go?
Welcome back, everybody. I'm Glenn Stout. This is the NCRA Sports Network. We are live at the Coral Springs Brews Room. We want to thank you all for tuning in tonight. Those of you that came out to watch the show, those of you watching on HSPN Sports, NCRA Sports Network, all of our fans, we really appreciate it. It's been a great night so far. We've been out of the loop for a while. We haven't been coming up live on the internet. We've been doing a lot of spring stuff, getting everything ready, going. And, man, that was some great interviews with those Hialeah kids, Coach.
Thank you, Coach. I enjoyed it. I really enjoyed talking to Nico and Richard there.
There's some. Those are pretty much the backbone of your team. Would you say?
Oh, well, O-line's always the backbone, and when you got a safety like Nico, hey, you know he can get you out of bad calls.
Now, summer's coming up right around the corner, Coach Damien.
Yep.
And spring football's just wrapping up. It's all almost underway. These kids are getting ready go on vacation, get ready to try to enjoy the summer, but we know as football players of the past, there ain't much summer when you're sitting around, especially with the two-a-days coming around. What are some things, especially that the NCRA Sports Network has available for these kids that they can prepare themselves to get ready for the fall football season?
Easy. More football. One of the biggest things you need to take in consideration is that when it comes to, honing in on a skill as playing as football, doesn't matter what position, whether it's being a kicker all the way down to, just being a center, what have you. You have tons of things that you need to do. First of all, you make sure that you're eating correctly. And one of the things that KDA and NCRA does is that we're actually bringing in things that, bringing in programs that are helping kids understand, first of all, what your value is as being a student athlete. We're going to make sure that we put a focus on the word student first, then athlete. Gone are the days of being a jock and just playing football and you go major in basket weaving. Those days are over. Second thing, if you want to hone in on your skills, ladies and gentlemen, be prepared. June 8th, we're doing Elite 7 versus 7. 7-on-7 football. Ladies and gentlemen, you do not want to miss this. We're calling out everybody. We want the best of Broward, the best of Dade, the best of Palm Beach, the best of Mars. It don't matter where you're from. We want 7-on-7. Where it's going to be? Cypress Park in Coral Springs, Florida. The beautiful Coral Springs, Florida. We have turf fields. We're doing it legit. We have referees. This whole thing is going to be nice. We're feeding people. It's going to be tons of fun. And I'm telling you right now, if you don't want to be the best, don't come out here. But if you want to hone in on your skills, if you want to go against the likes of Booker T. Washington, Boyd Anderson, Miami Central, Miami Northwestern, these are schools. If you want to be a part of something great, come to the Elite 7v7. How can you find us? Elite7v7.com. Elite7v7.com. If you want to get in contact with us, you got Coach D. Just go on the website. All the information is there. Listen, this is the spot to be. Forget all that you heard. Forget about it. We have no competition. There's nobody in the nation doing what we're doing here in Broward County. Ladies and gentlemen, Elite 7v7, we're on the map. Get ready. It's about to go bananas. I'm telling you right now, you better sign up soon because we're running out of spaces.
As you can see, Coach Damien's very excited about the 7-on-7 tournament.
And may I add, also, get ready because we're also doing an all-star team to make sure that we're getting ready to travel so we can compete against the best nationally. And I mean, hey, if there's a team over there in Spain, Barcelona, Spain, we'll go over there and play.
We'll play them.
We're never scared, and we're going to be, we're going to have multiple teams. We're going to have, Florida Fire also a part of this. That's Coach Merrick over there, also, along with Coach DC. Coach DC is going to be heading up a team. And ladies and gentlemen, yes, we're not leaving the ladies out. We have the 7v7 for the ladies, the first 7-on-7 for ladies any place. We're doing it big, man. Y'all better come and get a part of us in NCRA Sports. I'm telling you right now, if you don't know what's going on, check us out. Elite7v7.com. Check us out. We're ready.
DC, you've been involved in 7-on-7, 7 versus 7 competitions for probably the last 20 years. What's some insight you can give these kids that's involved, especially in Dade County? 7 versus 7 are catching on all over the country right now. It's a huge phenomenon. We are very proud to be able to bring the women in the 7-on-7 tournaments because it's very rare to see anywhere where the girls get to compete in a 7-on-7 competition, let alone get them to have full rosters during the regular season. So give us a little insight on what these kids should expect.
All right, starting with the ladies. First of all, it's a new competition for the ladies. And as Damien has mentioned many times before, it would be great to have that competition grow into actual college sport. So, and hopefully all the ladies will get involved. They're very competitive. We had a chance to go to the Dolphins 7-on-7 or flag football, and these girls play, man. It's not like girly football. This is real football, and they get it in. And, and you cross it over to the men's. Basically, 7-on-7 is big. It's big all over the country. It helps you get into college. So many kids are getting offers right from 7-on-7. You got coaches out there. You have teams out there. It gives you a chance to hone your skills and become more cohesive as a team. And your passing game and the timing and so forth and so on. Yeah, you don't have a line rushing you. Quarterback looks a little pretty back there. But it helps you to grow as a team. So, 7-on-7 is great. We need to get everyone involved, get Dade, Broward, Palm Beach County involved, competing against one another, and create the most dynamic 7-on-7 team in the history of high school football.
You heard it here first, folks. Elite 7v7, girls and boys. You guys can go and sign up for that, elite7v7.com. You can find out any more information off of our Facebook, NCRASportsNetwork.com. You can contact the coaches, but these spots are filling up quick. We need you guys to get out there, sign up, get ready to play some competitive football over the summer. Get your teams involved. We want full high school teams. We don't care if we get 35, 40 high schools coming out. We will find spots for you guys, but make sure you get out there and get ready to compete because it's going down. Obviously, we want to thank you all for coming out today. Those of you watching the NCRA Sports Network, those of you watching HSPN, those of you that came out, we appreciate all of you. we got a lot of stuff to do over the summer. It's great having my guys next to me on my right, Coach Damian Hunt, Coach DC. We appreciate you all. We are going to catch you guys on the flip side. Summer, get ready. NCRA Sports Network, Elite 7v7. Be on the lookout for us. We'll see you guys next time.
Oh, we can't stop like that. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to make sure that we bring it all to you. We got G4. Today is his birthday, and he's doing big things. I'm telling you right now, throw money at your computer screen right now. We're coming back, and we're coming to collect it right now. All money goes to G4. If you want to buy him something, you can. Just let us know. We'll come pick it up. It doesn't matter where you are. We'll fly out and come get you. G4, happy birthday, big boy.
Thanks, guys.
Doing big things. I'm telling you right now, I saw the Rolls Royce out in the front. It looks nice. It looks nice.
I didn't want to say anything, but thanks, guys.
Hey,
I appreciate
it.
it.
Happy birthday to you.
Make sure you guys stay tuned. NCRA Sports Network, NCRASportsNetwork.com. We'll see you guys next time.
Make it rain in South Florida, baby. It's raining.